Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Josie and this is BNB Basic Budgets. Today we're going to be doing a budget with me. This will be my first paycheck for January. So this is how it works. I get paid on a bi-weekly basis and I got paid 2 weeks ago. And I usually what I do with my paychecks, I divide it into like that. I pay myself on a weekly basis. I like to do that because it helps me control my money better. It helps me budget my money better. And it makes me feel like if I have more money. So definitely love that. So last paycheck that I did was considered to be the first paycheck for January, but I got paid on December. So technically this one is my real first paycheck on January. It will count as my second week of January, according to how I pay myself. But I just wanted you guys to let you guys know. And let me see. Just to let you know, for this bi-weekly paycheck, I got paid $1,487. That is the paycheck that'll be paying all my bills, and then after that, divided in two to pay me on a weekly basis. I love to do that. Like that, I secure all my bills are still getting paid. I don't have to worry about those bills, and then whatever I have left is what I work with. See you in a little bit. Okay guys, so let's go to January. I got paid on the 9th. Let me add my amount, which is $1,487.64. That's what I got paid for the next 2 weeks. Obviously I'm gonna take care of my bills. So the way that I take care of my bills is since I pay myself on a weekly basis, so I always try to put some money away for the next 4 weeks. So in this case, this paycheck will take care of this bill, my phone, my car, my Citi credit card, my Target credit card, and my bank fee. That's what my main money is gonna go. So that's what I will pay right now. I'll make sure the money is there away for this. And then I like to take care of the next 4 weeks, meaning I have this one. I don't pay my Quicksilver credit card because I use Velocity Banking to pay off my debt faster. So I use this credit card as my main credit card, the one that I use for all my expenses, except for things that it has to be paid through my bank. So, and since I pay myself on a weekly basis, then my payment will count as a payment for my Quicksilver. So I just like to put it in here so I'm aware and I know that that is the day that I have to pay this, right? So next thing, I have my car insurance. And even though I'll take care, it doesn't mean that I will pay the full amount. So I would just divide it in whatever I have. Let's see, if I have my car insurance 138, and let's see, until now I have $38. So I will subtract 138 minus 38, which is 100, right? And then I will divide it, and it depends how many weeks I have. So it's 1, 2, and 3. So 100 divided by 3 is 33.3. So I will put $34 away. Like that, by the time that I'm getting close to my car insurance, all I have to put away is $34. That is the idea of putting money away little by little, so I don't have to take care of it in once. So same thing as my YouTube and Apple. My Apple's 3 weeks away. I know I haven't put nothing away, so I will put like $7 because I paid 19. My Apple I pay for Apple storage, and that is $3. Meaning I will have to put $1 away every week, so I can, by the time that I have to pay this, all I have to take care of is $1. I know it sounds stupid, but it's only $1, right? But it's still something, $1 less that I have to worry about. And then there's nothing else coming up for January, but I know that my rent is due on the 1st, which will be this week. So I'll make sure that I'll divide my rent in 4 because it's 1, 2, 3, 4. I pay rent. I pay $350. thank God. I pay very, very little bit on rent. I live with my boyfriend's family, and we're a bunch of us in this house. So that help us to pay very little bit in car. I mean, on rent. And same thing as daycare. So for my daycare, I used to I try last month to try to go to a monthly payment for my daycare, so I can only take care of it once and not on a weekly basis. And I tried, but it didn't work for us. Every time that we'll try, they will still charge me weekly, and on top of that, I was getting charged $18.54 extra every week. So they in this till now, daycare owns me like $130 or something. They're still working and trying to take care of that. So that may take another, who knows, another month, few weeks until I can get the money back. But it's okay. That'll be like my savings, right? As soon as they send me back the money, then I will just add as part of my daycare. But I still have some extra money saved. I'm sorry guys if you guys can hear my dog. It's just that every time that somebody leaves the house or makes some noise out there, either the neighbor or someone in the house, he can stop barking. So hopefully it's not that annoying for you. I'm already used to it, so it's it's like normal. So so I'll be paying weekly for my daycare. The good thing is that I had 100 after this week that I gotta pay. I still have $120, and then this week is my boyfriend that will cover. Then I cover. Then he covers. So I think I still have like all this month. My daycare will be covered except for starting for next month. So I pay $75. So I will divide 75 divided by 4 so you can take care of that. Same thing as my Amex credit card. And that's pretty much all the things that I will take care on this bill. And then whatever I have left from there, let's see, I have left $500. It's never 100. Let's say I have left $1,000. I will divide those $1,000 in two, and then I will use $500 for this week for me, and then the other $500 for next paycheck. And with that, for the first $500, I will use it for things like my variable expenses, like put gas, um, groceries, put some money for me. I put some money for my son. Then we do, fun activities. Friday, I call something called Friday meal, which we used to go before only on Fridays to go out and eat. But ever since I started budgeting, I asked them to please not do it as often, because when we used to do it, it was every Friday, and we go to like restaurants, and then in restaurants you spend easy $150 or more. And I didn't want to keep spending that kind of money every Friday. So we decided to we're gonna do it only once a week on weekends, and it doesn't have to be on a Friday. And we're trying to do it more like on a Saturday, because that's the day that works for us. So Friday we eat food at home, in the house, we eat home food. Then Saturday, usually Saturday morning, I make breakfast, or that's the Saturday that we used to go out and eat breakfast. It's pretty cheap. It's usually less than $50. Or if I make breakfast on Saturday, then on Saturday afternoon we go out to eat somewhere, not like a small place that is cheap, so it's no more than 50 or $70. And then on Sunday I'll make breakfast in the morning at home, and then and every Friday we have everybody comes to the house, or my brother-in-law, my sister-in-law, and we cook and we just enjoy family time. So I really, really kind of have to worry about Saturday, either Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon. So that's perfect. It has been working great for us. And also something, and then all the money, like all my variable expenses, for sure, whatever I put away for this, it goes straight into my credit card. The idea of putting it into my credit card is that I pay less interest. Because let's see that all that money away is $200, right? So those $200, I will go ahead, send it to my credit card. As soon as it hits my credit card, I'll be paying lower interest, because credit cards charge you interest on a daily basis. So, and then let's say I don't use it for the next 5 days, because I'm just don't do anything for the next 5 days. it's just there, just earning less interest. And whenever I use it, I just my credit card. And then whatever money I have left, because sometimes we don't if we go out to eat, we don't go nowhere else. We try to do fun activities in the house, or we go to a park, just things that are free. And then usually my credit card just takes between 50, 100 or more in there. So I just leave it there, and it will just count as an extra payment. So that has helped me pay my debt even faster. If you guys have watched my video, my last video is about my update about my debt. And guys, in the past month, so I call it January debt, but in reality it's December, right? Because all that happened throughout December. But it's on January. I call it January because that's when I uploaded. Um, I was able to pay off $1,600 on debt. Well, before paying $500 or something was a lot. And all this happened because of velocity banking. And I'm so grateful for velocity banking because it has teach me a new way how to pay off my debt faster, how to stay on track. And this actually inspired me because I was scared at the beginning that this was not gonna work too good for me, just because I was like, oh, I'm gonna put extra payments into my credit card. That means that I'm just gonna go ahead and spend more. And maybe that will happen to someone who doesn't have a budget. If you don't do a budget, then you will go ahead and spend, I think, more than you think, because you think you're spending what you're supposed to be spending. But if you don't track it, you don't know what is going on. You think it's only $10 that you spend here, 50 here, 25 here, and another 10 here, another 50 here. And for you, all that sounded like $100. But in reality, that was like $300. So yeah, so having a budget has definitely played a big part on my velocity banking. Um, and guys, there's a bunch of videos out there that shows you how velocity banking works, how everybody else is doing it. I've been watching a bunch of those videos, and that's what I'm kind of like implying here. The only difference is that I like to do the cash stuffing. I like to put it on binders. I just like that. I think that make it fun. I like the idea of making something fun. So I just usually whatever money I budget, then I cash stuff it. I put it on my binders, but I pretty much take it out right away. So whatever has to go into the credit card goes into the credit card, and whatever stays on my bank and stay on my bank. And there's still them that stays on my binder, like my credit card payments. Like I know it's not due until like 3 weeks from now, so I'm just putting money away there. As soon as I know it's due, I go ahead, take the money, and take it to my bank. I don't like to keep it on my bank just because just in case I'm a spender, right? You never know. So it's better to keep it on the binder. Um, what else? Oh, something new. I'm adding for my basic for my budget or for my videos is I'm gonna be doing two trackers. So this I created this too. I'm gonna be doing the 100 envelope challenge tracker. Um, but it's gonna work a little different for me in the sense that yes, I'm gonna be putting money away on my little on my box, but I'm not gonna keep the money here, like all the money here. I just feel like it's a waste of money by leaving it in here. At least for me, I want to know that my money is working. I know that my money is doing something for me. That's the idea. So every $100 or every time that I get to 100, I'm gonna just pull up the money and put it to either to pay off my credit cards because that's pretty much kind of what I owe $5,000. So hopefully, hopefully I pay it off really quick. I will do I don't have money here. Yeah. But what I'm gonna do is do a little thing here that it will just stick out and say the amount so I know what it is. And obviously I'm keeping a track also on my tracker. That's the idea of here, so I know how much I have put away. So that is one thing that I'm gonna be doing. And then the next thing is called Run and Save, saving tracker. So in this case, I know a bunch of us had a lot of new goals for this new year, and I know that a bunch of us too. One of our goals is to lose weight, and definitely that is one of mine too. My main goal is to get healthier, right? That's what I want to. It's not just about losing weight, but it's getting healthier. And I've always liked running. I just stopped running for some reason, and I want to go back to it. But I want to give myself like a little something. So I'm gonna be running every day, 2 miles, and that will give me. And then everything that I completed, I would just, you know, color it and give myself those extra $2. Now, by the end of the week, like in this case, every time that I will upload a new video. I will guys let you guys know that I hopefully did the whole week, and I just pay myself that $14 for the week, and this will save me $60. And what I'm gonna be using this $60 for is to eventually get into a class. I've been wanting to go to those one of bootcamp classes. I used to go there all the time, and I like that. I like the atmosphere. I like the idea of competing with other people. It feels like you're competing with other people, and then you have somebody there helping you, letting you know what to do. And yeah, I love the whole thing. I like the gym, but I've noticed that every time that I try, I'll do it good for the first few months, and then little by little stop going because it's difficult, guys. I feel like if you if you guys are not really into it like that, it's difficult to keep it up. I wish I can do that, but yeah, that's definitely not me. I've tried many, many times, and yeah, I can do this. But yeah, those are my two trackers that I'm gonna be doing. I think it came out so cute. I like them a lot. So I put this on the side. And now let's start. So this will be considered week 2, which is from the 9th to the 15th. But this will technically be my first paycheck for January, right? And like I said, guys, I got paid 1,487.64, which I'm really sad. I hate when I get paid so little bit. I wish, whatever, it is what it is. Next paycheck will be better. Okay, so let's go over a few things that I gotta take care of that I know that is coming up. Okay, let me first see what's first coming up. So we have my phone coming up. Let me just write it down here. It's just easier. My phone, car, city, target. Okay, phone, my car, my city car, target, okay. I have no car insurance, YouTube and Apple, car insurance, YouTube, Apple. Then for this week will be part of my rent, daycare, and Amex. Rent, daycare, and my Amex. Okay, perfect. So those are my bills that I will have to take care of. Now, let me see if I can get a little bit closer. Hopefully, this is better. Okay. Apple. Let's see for Apple. I have only 1 cent. So, and that is $2.99 what I paid. So I'm gonna go ahead and put for Apple 2 9. So it's $3, but that is let's compare 3 weeks, right? Yeah, 3 weeks. So I'm only putting $1 for Apple. Okay, next thing is my car. My car is due next week. I have 2 more paychecks, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pay it. Whatever is due for this next 2 weeks, I'll go ahead and pay it already. I don't like to, if the just like to send the money already over there to my credit card, let it stay there, pay less interest, and whenever my car's due, go ahead and take it off. So for my car, we have $186. And we paid 441.55. 441.55. You know what? I'm gonna leave the 55 cents off because I didn't get that straight from my debit card. It's 55 cents. Okay, 441 minus 186 gives me 255. 255 is what I will have to put away for my car. Credit cards. So let's check. So we have Target. Target has $13. When is Target due? Target is due in 1/2, so I should already come with it. Okay. Target I pay 51 minus 13 gets me $38. $38. And then I have City Card, which is the new one. That one is due the same day as Target, and I don't have nothing, and it's $20 a minimum for this month because it's my first payment. So $20, and then Amex. I think that's 4 weeks from now. Amex is for 4 weeks. Yes, one, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this will okay. Amex is usually 61 divided by 4, $16. Perfect. Okay. Sorry. Okay, next thing that I have to worry about is daycare. But for daycare is 4 weeks from now too, because I don't have to worry for this whole month of January, but for the first week of February I do, which is 75. So it's 4 weeks from now. 75 divided by 4 gives me 19. Daycare's 19. Insurance. How much I have on my insurance? $28. And that is due 1, 2, 3 weeks from now. And I paid 138. 138 minus 20. 138 minus 28 gives me 110 divided on 3, $37. So I'm gonna put on car insurance $37. Perfect. Next thing is my phone. It's due today. It says 12, but it's really due on the 10th. It's the paycheck day I have is at 12, but they take it out of my account on the 10th automatically. So I paid one, wait, no, 315 minus 197 gives me 118. So that's what I will have to put away. 118. Then okay, next one is rent. I know that's, I have four more checks from here, and I have nothing. I remember this one. So 350 divided by 4 gets me $88. Um, there you go. YouTube is $19. So I'm gonna divide that. It's 3 paychecks. 1, 2, 3. 3 paychecks away. 90 divided by 3 gets me $7. And then my bank fee is to the same day as Target is, so it counts as of right now, and that is $4.99. $5. Okay, now let's add all this. It gives me 604. I did a little boo-boo here. I was like, let me count this again because I know how. It's 110. My let me go back. I was just looking at it. I have 197. This month bills 307. 307? Yes, 307 minus 197 gets me 110. And I put 118 in there for some reason, but it's $110. Yeah, those are things that I do. At least I catch on it, It wasn't just, hey, surprise, later on, I start all over again. All right, guys, so I'm going to add a sentence just to have a better accurate number. So this was 110. It's 110 and 96 cents. Because I forgot that most of it is coming out of my debit card. So I would like to be accurate with that cents because I don't really use cash. So let's do that. And that is $2.55 with 55 cents. And bank fee is $4.99. Let's do that so I can subtract this amount. Okay, 1487.64. Wait, first let me add this up, right? 110.96. This total is 597.5. 1487.64 minus 597.5 gives me $890 with 14 cents divided by 2. $4.45. So I'm gonna go ahead and play with $4.45. I just wanna go as accurate as possible. So I feel like this will help me get there. Okay. So a few things that goes in here. It will be on my cash wallet. Okay. So first thing I gotta take care of is gas. I always put $30. And I said that if I go to Uber and I have to put more gas, pay some gas, or buy me something like a coffee or something or a drink, it will come out from my Uber money, whatever I make from there. So gas is $30. Household, I'm gonna start putting money on here because I'm already adding my two of them here, right? I'm adding the one that I do on my binder for the weekly for and yeah, so I don't think I need it. Nothing to put here, not a weekly, because what I've noticed that what I've been doing is like whenever since I know the money's here and I'm not gonna use it for nothing, I just been grabbing it and spending. So let me just keep this and not do nothing here. groceries. And that one's emergency because sometimes I do need like to buy a gallon of milk or something that I forgot or something just a little extra. So definitely this will help me. My money. So in this case, since I'm not putting nothing for household, I'm just gonna add myself 15 for me and 15 for my son. There you go. So it's still overspending, but it's gonna go into the right envelope. And then buffer, I always like to keep extra just in case if I need it, and most of the times I always use it, to be honest. Only one time I didn't use it, and that was a miracle. But I always use my buffer money. Okay, perfect. Now let's add this up and see how much we have in here. $80. Now let's subtract. Now we're playing with 365. So for this one, we're gonna do my binder. Okay, so let's see. So I was putting $10 for Uber. So whenever I go make some Uber money, I will get it from there and add that $10 in here. Okay, so but let's see what is that I have in here. Ooh, I still own $58. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and pay this so I can take care of this. Yes. Buffer 58. This will put me back to normal. I'm not adding anything for car wash. Friday, my normal Friday meals, $50. Fine. I put my usual 25. Extra gas, that will be the Uber thing. So same thing. Once I get my Uber money, I'll be putting some money away. Um, Nothing for gifts, groceries. I'm putting this one. I'm leaving $20 on my debit card because I buy things through online. So since I buy them online means that and then it's we use my mom's credit card. She has her credit card on the Walmart application, and then whatever comes out the total, I always just sell her the money. Um, thank God, most of her food is usually always free because we have something called food stamps, and this will just cover like little things that we pay like buy on the side like shampoo, things that are not food. So I like to keep $20 weekly on there, and then if I don't use it, I just keep it there, and it just keeps adding up until like if it ever gets to 100, I think I'll stop adding until like I use it. But it never gets to 100, to be honest. Health. I'm gonna be adding $5 every paycheck because I gotta buy Junior's medicine soon. It's not medicine, it's well it is medicine, but it's not like nothing a big deal. It's just Tylenol, baby Tylenol, those things just to have extra in the house. It, so but I don't need it right now. I still have some. So that can wait a few more weeks. So by then I should have $20+. Nothing for hobby, nothing for household. Junior. So I still have $14.63. I ended up buying few frames on the Dollar Tree. So I gotta subtract the amount, but it was like less than $5. So whatever's extra will just stay on my credit card. But I'm gonna be adding for Junior $5 on a weekly basis too. And this will cover anything for school because sometimes there's a few things in school that comes out of nowhere, and I just want to make sure I have some money in there. So I'm gonna be adding $5. Nothing for personal. I'm adding nothing on savings right now. SunPass, same as SunPass. I'm gonna be putting $5 because usually what I spend is $20 a month. So I'm gonna be adding 5 and 5 until I have to pay. Vacation, my per vacation binder is gonna, it has $5 and it's gonna stay with $5 for a minute because I'm not adding nothing in there. Not yet. Not until these credit cards are gone. Okay, perfect. Now let's add this up. And this is 58, 50, 25, 25, 168, 365 minus 168 gets me 197. So I have $197 left. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and do my running tracker. I should be able to save this Wednesday. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and put $14 away. And do I? No. I'm gonna for this one, I'm gonna put it as part of my next paycheck. So next week. So the next week I will guys let you guys know how many times I run and how much money I have to put away. There you go. That's how we're gonna do it. Okay. This one we're gonna leave it here. So with that 197, I'm gonna put some on my cash envelope tracker. And also, as you guys remember, I also said that I ended up buying a PS5. And I got a PS5 for my cousin. That was gonna count as his Christmas slash birthday. He lives in Peru, and I totally forgot that when I went to Peru, I told him that I was gonna get him one because he been wanting to get one. He wanted a PS4, but I forgot. I got here. I told him don't worry about it. I told my boyfriend about it. He was gonna look into it. He did. He forgot to mention. I forgot to ask, and we never talk about it until like a few days ago, a week ago or something. I called. We called to Peru, and I saw my cousin there, and he didn't say nothing. I felt so bad. He's people are just not gonna tell you anything. They just stay quiet. And I saw him, and I remember that I still haven't got him that. So I was like, you know what? I know he wanted a PS4. Let's just go ahead and give him a PS5. And now we have finally got it. Now we're trying to send it over there. So hopefully it goes out over the weekend. So for my cash envelopes, I'm gonna put away only $45. So let's put it here. Cash envelope. And let's put $45. And then the rest, 152. Is gonna go into the PS5 that I already paid for it. But it's still on. Now let's subtract that. How much did I say that I own the PS5 for? Hold on, guys. I have here. The PS5 is 465.44 minus 152. So I still own 313. And I paid this one with my debit card because I didn't want to add almost $500 into my credit card, and then start paying little by little because I just didn't want to pay extra interest for that, especially now that I'm paying less. So yeah, I was like, no, I'm just gonna go ahead, pay on my debit card, and pay off eventually. So yes, so at least I paid 152. Now I have $300 left to pay to go. I'll go there eventually. Alrighty, and this will leave me now to 0. Let's confirm. 197 minus 45 minus 152, $0. $0. Perfect. Okay. Alrighty, and this will be everything, guys. Thank you so much for everything. And if you guys enjoy and like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.